Stop everything. Right now. Do not move from where you are sitting. 8 minutes ago, the heavens opened above your house. 8 minutes ago, the sound of a trumpet was heard in the spiritual realm, and your name, your full name, the one written on your birth certificate, the one whispered by your mother when you were a child, was called out from the throne of God Himself. I am speaking to you. Yes, you. The one who almost scrolled past this video. The one who clicked thinking it would be just another message. The one who has been carrying so much weight that you can barely breathe at night anymore. Listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal to you is not a coincidence. There are no coincidences in the kingdom of heaven. Every second that you are watching this, every breath you take while my words enter your ears, is being recorded in books that will be opened on the last day. 8 minutes. That is the time I have given you. 8 minutes for what should have already been yours. 8 minutes for what has been waiting in the storehouses of the Most High since before you were born. 8 minutes for the largest financial transfer that has ever been authorized over your bloodline. $500 million. Yes, you read it correctly. $500 million in resources, in open doors, in inheritances, in business contracts, in property, in favor, in protection over everything you have ever touched. Let me ask you something, and I want you to answer in your heart with complete honesty. How long have you been waking up at 3 in the morning with your stomach in knots, calculating bills on the ceiling of your bedroom? How long have you been smiling in front of your family while your soul is crying because the mortgage is late again, the credit card is maxed out, and the medical bill came in higher than you expected? How long have you been telling your children, "Not this month, baby, maybe next month," while inside you are screaming because you wanted to give them so much more? I know. I have seen every tear. I have counted every sigh. I've heard every prayer that you whispered in your car after you parked in the driveway, before you had the strength to walk back into your own house and pretend everything was okay. But the season of pretending is over. The season of barely making it is finished. The season of almost and not quite yet has come to its end tonight. The angels of provision have been mobilized. The treasuries of heaven have been unlocked. The records have been reviewed. The verdict has come down from the highest court in existence, and the verdict says, "Release what belongs to my child." You are about to witness, in these few minutes that we have together, the most important transfer of your entire life. Not just for you, for your husband, for your wife, for your children, for your grandchildren, for the family that you have not even met yet because they have not been born. Do not turn off this video. Do not look at your phone. Do not let anything distract you. The enemy of your soul knows what is about to be released, and he will try anything to break your focus in these 8 minutes. A phone call, a notification, a sudden thought to do something else. Ignore it all. Stay here with me. If you can feel even a small chill on the back of your neck right now, that is the confirmation of the Holy Spirit. That is the sign that I am speaking to the right person at the right moment. That is heaven saying, "This one. This is the one I came for tonight." Type in the comments right now, "I received this message." And before we go 1 second further, I need you to do something that will mark this moment forever in your testimony. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do it now. Click the subscribe button below this video. Activate the notification bell, because this channel has been raised up by the hand of God to deliver prophetic messages exactly like this one, and the enemy does not want you to receive the next one. Subscribe now so that nothing the enemy plans can keep you from hearing my voice again. The blessing that is about to fall on this video will also fall on every viewer who is connected to this channel by faith. Do it now. Then come back, and let us begin. My dear son, my dear daughter, listen to me very carefully. There is a calendar in heaven that no human eye has ever seen. It is not made of paper. It is not made of ink. It is made of pure light, and on it are written the dates that I, the Lord your God, have appointed for every breakthrough, every miracle, every divine reversal in the life of every person who walks the earth. Most of my children never see those dates. They live their entire lives feeling that everything is random, that the bills came at a bad time, that the job loss happened by chance, that the door opened by luck, that the door closed by misfortune. But none of it is random. Not one single thing. And on the calendar of light, in the column that has your name on it, today is circled in fire. Today. Not yesterday. Not next month. Not when you finally feel ready. Today. The reason I'm sending this message in 8 minutes and not in 8 hours or 8 days is because the window has opened. In the spiritual realm, there are windows that open and close. There are seasons that move like the tide. There are moments when the favor of heaven is so concentrated over a person that one decision, one act of faith, one moment of receiving can shift the entire trajectory of their bloodline. You are inside that window right now. The angels around you can see it. The atmosphere in the room where you are sitting has shifted. If you would lift your hand into the air right now, you would feel the heaviness of glory pressing down on your fingertips. I want to tell you what I see when I look at you. I see a child of mine who has been walking with a quiet desperation for too long. I see someone who used to dream big. Yes, you. I remember when you were younger. I remember when you would lie in your bed and imagine the kind of life you would build, the kind of house you would own, the kind of work you would do, the kind of vacations you would take with your family, the kind of legacy you would leave behind. And then life happened, bills happened, losses happened, the economy shifted, people you trusted let you down, the doors you knocked on did not open, the investments did not return what you hoped, the promotions went to someone else, the opportunity you almost grabbed slipped through your fingers at the last second. You started to bury those dreams, not all at once, slowly, one by one, like burying old letters in a drawer. But I never forgot them, every single dream you ever had in front of me. I kept it. I sealed it in a vessel of crystal in my storehouse. I put your name on it. I marked the day of its return. And today, on the calendar of light, today is the day of return. The reason the number is 500 million is not because I am playing with numbers to impress you. It is because there are exactly 5 categories of provision that have been bound and held for you, and each one of them carries the value of 100 million in true heavenly currency. Provision for your home, provision for your family line, provision for your work and your calling, provision for your healing, yes, the healing of body and the healing of memory, and provision for the people who will be touched by your testimony when this all manifests. You think this is about money. It is not just about money. Money is just the surface. The real transfer that is happening tonight goes deeper than your bank account. It goes into the foundation of who you are, who you were made to be, who your descendants will become. Stop for a moment. Place your hand on your chest. Feel your heartbeat. That heartbeat is the rhythm of the one who formed you in your mother's womb. That rhythm has been counting down to this exact night. Now I want you to declare something out loud where you are. Do not be afraid of who might hear you in the next room. They will understand later when they see the manifestation. Place your hand over your heart right now and declare, "This is my appointed time. The 8 minutes belong to me." Do you feel the shift? Do you feel the trembling in the air? That is not your imagination. That is the moment turning. That is the calendar of light flipping its page. My dear daughter, my dear son, if you have ever doubted that I see you, doubt no more. If you have ever wondered whether your prayers were being heard, wonder no more. If you have ever cried into your pillow thinking nobody was on the other side of those tears, let me tell you tonight, I was there, every single time. I caught every tear in a bottle of gold. I labeled it with your name. I kept it close to my throne. And tonight, those bottles are being poured back into your life. not as tears anymore, but as overflow. The 8 minutes are not just minutes. They are the gestation of the largest blessing of your life, and the labor has already begun. My dear daughter, my dear son, lean in closer, because what I'm about to show you next has been kept hidden in the secret place since the foundations of the earth were laid. There is a scroll, a real scroll, not a metaphor, not a poetic image, a real document of light that exists in the highest chambers of heaven, where only the most trusted of my angels are allowed to enter. The scroll is made of the purest gold that has ever existed. It is so heavy with glory that no mortal hand could ever lift it. It is rolled tightly and bound with 7 seals, and the seals are stamped with the very signature of my spirit. And on the inside of that scroll, written in letters of liquid fire, is your name, your full name. Not just the name your friends call you, not just the nickname your family uses, the name that was whispered over you before you were even conceived, the name that holds within it the destiny that I, your father, assigned to you when I dreamed you into being. Next to your name on the scroll, in numerical figures of pure gold, is written the amount that has been reserved for your inheritance. $500 million in equivalent value across every dimension of provision. Now hear me carefully, because the world has lied to you about how I work. The world told you that money is the root of evil. The world told you that I prefer my children to suffer in poverty so that they will be holy. The world told you that asking for abundance is asking too much. That is a lie that has cost my children billions in stolen inheritances. Hear me clearly. I am not a poor God. I do not run a poor kingdom. The streets of heaven are paved with gold. The gates of my city are made of pearls so large that one pearl is the size of an entire city block. The crowns my angels wear are encrusted with jewels that no jeweler on earth has ever even imagined. The God who owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, the silver and the gold of every mine that has ever been discovered or will ever be discovered, the oil under every ocean and the diamonds buried in every mountain, that God is your Father, and He has been waiting to release the inheritance over you. But there was an issue. Let me explain. The scroll was bound by 7 seals. Each seal represents a season of your life that needed to be completed before the scroll could be unrolled. Some of those seasons were painful. I know. I watched. Some of those seasons made you wonder if I had forgotten you. I had not. Each seal was a stage in the formation of the version of you who could finally hold what the scroll contained without being destroyed by it. The seal of patience, broken when you decided not to give up that day in the kitchen when you almost did. The seal of integrity, broken when you refused to take the easy way out, even though no one would have ever known. The seal of forgiveness, broken when you let go of the person who hurt you, even though they never apologized, because you chose your peace over your resentment. The seal of faithfulness, broken when you kept showing up at work, kept loving your family, kept getting up in the morning, even when nothing was visibly changing. The seal of generosity, broken when you gave from your lack, when you blessed someone else even when you were the one who needed blessing. The seal of surrender, broken when you finally lifted your hands and said, I cannot do this on my own, Lord. I give it all to you. And tonight, the 7th seal, the seal of receiving, is being broken in front of your very eyes. Can you see it? Open the eyes of your spirit. The angel who holds the scroll is unrolling it. The fire letters are blazing. Your name is being read out loud in the courts of heaven. The witnesses, patriarchs, prophets, the great cloud of those who came before you, are nodding their heads in agreement. The Father is signing the order of release, and the gavel just came down. My dear son, my dear daughter, you are now a documented heir. Documented, sealed, registered. The scroll is open and your name is in the records. Place your hand high up in the air right now and declare, I am an heir of 500 Zauzer Zozer Zozun Zuru. The scroll is open, the order is signed. Now I want you to understand something. This is not just symbolism. The decree that was just released in heaven will produce results in the natural realm. You may see it in a phone call. You may see it in an email. You may see it in a check that comes from a source you were not expecting. You may see it in a property that suddenly becomes available, in a business opportunity, in an investment that suddenly multiplies, in an inheritance that finally gets settled, in a debt that gets cancelled, in a job offer that comes out of nowhere, in a creative idea that turns into a stream of income you never imagined. You will not have to chase it. It will chase you. Because heaven's scroll has been unrolled, and the universe is now bending to bring you what already has your name on it. Type in the comments right now, my name is on the golden scroll. My dear son, my dear daughter, before the rivers can flow into your land, the dam that was holding them back must be destroyed. And tonight, the dam is breaking. I want to show you something that you have never been allowed to see before. For years, and in some cases, for generations, there has been a wall standing between you and what I had prepared for you. Not a physical wall, a spiritual wall, built brick by hands that you could not see, with materials that you did not even know existed. Some of those bricks were laid before you were born. Curses spoken over your family by people who did not know what they were doing. Words of poverty pronounced by ancestors who did not understand that their tongues were carving the future of their descendants. Agreements made with the wrong spirits during times of desperation in generations past. Some of those bricks were laid during your childhood. Negative declarations you absorbed from adults who were just venting their pain. Comparisons that made you feel less than. Limitations that were planted in your mind like little seeds before you had the discernment to reject them. Some of those bricks were laid by your own mouth. The times you said, I am broke. The times you said, money always slips through my hands. The times you said, people like me never get those kinds of opportunities. The times you said, I do not deserve this. Each one of those phrases was a brick in the wall. Some of those bricks were laid by spiritual forces that operate in the darkness, assigned to your bloodline to prevent the kind of breakthrough that would shake their territory. But I need you to see what is happening right now, in this very moment, while you are listening to my words. The angels of demolition have been dispatched. They came down through the clouds with hammers of fire and axes forged in the foundries of heaven. They surrounded the wall that has been holding back your inheritance. They have begun to strike. Can you hear it? Listen with your spirit. Can you hear the cracking of stone? Can you hear the sound of something ancient breaking apart? Can you feel the tremor running through the foundations of everything that has held you back? The wall is coming down. The curse spoken over your great-grandfather is being annulled tonight. The vow of poverty that an ancestor made in a moment of religious confusion is being cancelled tonight. The pact that was made over your family line in a generation you never even knew is being broken tonight. The agreements that you yourself made unknowingly when you were too tired, too discouraged, too overwhelmed, they are being shattered tonight. I am not just blessing you, I am unblocking you. There is a difference, and you need to understand it. Many of my children pray for blessing while still living behind the wall. The blessing falls on the other side of the wall. It accumulates there. It piles up. But they never see it manifest because the wall is in the way. Tonight I am not just sending more blessing, I am tearing down the wall so that the blessing that has been accumulating for years can finally crash into your life like a flood. You think your situation has been slow because I am slow. No, your situation has been slow because the wall has been thick, but not anymore. Let me describe to you what is happening in this exact moment in the spirit realm around your house. The angels are circling. They have formed a perimeter of fire. Inside that perimeter, the forces of delay are being arrested. Yes, arrested. There are entities that have been assigned to delay your every step. And tonight, they are being apprehended, bound in chains, and removed from your territory. The atmosphere over your house is being cleansed. Every word of poverty that was ever spoken over you, every prayer of envy that was ever launched against you, every assignment of failure that was ever sent into your life, they are being collected by my angels, like papers being swept off a desk. They are being thrown into the lake of fire. They will never bother you again. And as the wall comes down, brick by brick, you are going to start seeing the evidence in the natural world. A door that has been closed for years is going to swing open. A relationship that has been distant is going to be restored. A debt that you thought would haunt you forever is going to be cancelled in ways you did not expect. A person you helped years ago and forgot about is going to come back into your life with a gift that will make you weep. The wall is coming down. The wall is coming down. The wall is coming down. Place both your hands in front of you right now, as if pushing the wall, and declare with everything inside you, the wall is broken. The wall is broken. The wall is broken. My dear daughter, my dear son, I want you to walk freely now. I want you to breathe deeply. I want you to look up and see the sky for the first time in a long time, because the ceiling you have been living under is no longer there. The barrier has been removed. The dam has been destroyed. The flood is on its way. My dear daughter, my dear son, I want you to picture something with me right now. Imagine a road of light, stretching from the highest places of heaven down to the very driveway of your home. This road is not paved with concrete. It is paved with the same substance that makes the sun shine. It is wide, it is straight, it has no obstacles, and on it, right now, in this exact moment, an enormous caravan is moving. The caravan is being escorted by angels, not one angel, not two, hundreds of them in formation, marching with disciplined steps that shake the lower atmospheres as they pass through. At the head of the caravan is the angel of release, a being so bright that no human eye could survive looking directly at him. He carries the seal of authorization in his right hand, and in the middle of the caravan, being carried on great chariots of fire, is everything that belongs to you. Let me describe what those chariots contain, because I want you to know what is moving toward you, not in some distant future, but right now, while you breathe in and breathe out. There is a chariot of resources. Inside it are the financial breakthroughs that have been assigned to your life. The bonuses you did not know were being approved. The contracts that are being signed by people you have not met yet. Contracts that have your name on them. The inheritances that were being processed in courts and offices without your knowledge. The investments that are silently maturing. The deals that are about to be presented to you when you least expect. There is a chariot of opportunities. Inside it are the open doors that have been prepared for you, the conversations you are about to have that will change your trajectory, the introductions you are about to receive that will connect you to the right people, the platforms that have been built for you while you were sleeping, the promotions that have your name written on them in offices you have never even entered. There is a chariot of restoration. Inside it is everything the enemy has stolen from you over the years you thought you lost. They are being restored. The relationships that were broken, they are being mended. The dreams that you buried, they are being raised from the dead. The energy you used to have, it is being returned to your body. The peace you used to feel, it is being placed back into your soul. There is a chariot of multiplication. Inside, it is the supernatural increase that will fall on everything you touch from this night forward. What you used to invest one and get one, you will now invest one and get 100. What you used to plant and see slow growth, you will now plant and see immediate harvest. The seeds you forgot you ever sowed will start producing fruit that will astonish you. And there is a chariot that is sealed. Inside it are the surprises that I have prepared for you that you will not even understand until the moment they arrive. There are things on that chariot that you have not even thought to ask me for, things that go beyond your imagination, things that I have wanted to give you because I am a generous father who loves to delight my children. The whole caravan is moving down the road of light, and the angels are carrying it directly to where you are. Listen to me. I know how the enemy has whispered in your ear during the long years of waiting. He has said, maybe God is not really for you. He has said, maybe other people get blessings, but not you. He has said, maybe you are not important enough to be remembered. Every single word he whispered was a lie. And tonight, the lies are being burned by the very light of the caravan that is moving toward your house. There is something else I need you to understand. The angels who are carrying your provision are not strangers to you. They have been with you. Some of them stood by your bed when you were a child and prayed. Some of them caught you when you almost fell during one of the hardest seasons of your adult life. Some of them whispered ideas in your ear that you thought were just your own thoughts. They know you. They have been on assignment over your life for a very long time, and tonight they finally get to deliver what they have been carrying. Do you feel the goosebumps right now? Do you feel that vibration on your skin? That is the proximity of the caravan. The angels are not theoretical. They are real, they are close. And what they are carrying is going to land in your reality very, very soon. The first wave will hit within hours. Yes, within hours of you finishing this video, you will begin to see small signs. A text message from someone you had not heard from. A piece of news that lifts your spirit. A small but unmistakable confirmation that things are shifting. Do not dismiss those signs. Those are the scouts of the caravan, arriving ahead to prepare your faith for the main delivery. The second wave will hit within days. Bigger movements, doors opening, resources flowing. Solutions to problems that you have been wrestling with for months, suddenly appearing as if from nowhere. The third wave will hit within weeks. The major manifestations, the kind of breakthroughs that you will struggle to explain to other people because they will sound too good to be coincidence. The kind of news that will make you sit down and cry tears of joy in your own kitchen. Lift both of your hands in the air right now, palms facing up, and declare, I receive the caravan of heaven into my life. Everything that belongs to me is arriving now. Type in the comments right now, the angels are carrying it to me. My dear son, my dear daughter, I know there is a question that has been forming inside your chest. Maybe you have not asked it out loud yet, even to yourself, but I hear it. The question is, if you had all of this prepared for me, Lord, why did you wait? Why did I have to suffer through those nights? Why did I have to count those pennies? Why did I have to feel the shame of asking for help? Why did I have to watch other people get their breakthrough before me? I am going to answer you, because you deserve to know. I waited because I was building you, not building things around you, building you. The version of you that existed 5 years ago could not have held what the caravan is carrying. The version of you that existed 2 years ago would have been crushed under the weight of it. The version of you that existed even 1 year ago was not yet ready to walk in this anointing. Money is not just paper. Money is a multiplier. Whatever is already inside you, money makes more of it. If a person who is greedy receives a lot of money, the money makes them more greedy. If a person who is generous receives a lot of money, The money makes them more generous. If a person who is hollow receives a lot of money, the money exposes the hollowness. If a person who is full of integrity receives a lot of money, the money amplifies their integrity until it reaches places they could have never reached without it. I had to make sure that when the 500 million touched your life, it would amplify everything that I have spent years cultivating inside of you. Let me tell you what I was building. I was building your character. In every season, when you wanted to compromise, but you held the line, I was building you. In every conversation when you wanted to gossip, but you kept silent, I was building you. In every moment when you wanted to retaliate, but you chose to forgive, I was building you. I was making sure that the foundation could hold the skyscraper that I am about to construct on top of it. I was building your wisdom. The mistakes you made, yes, I let you make some of them, and I caught you in the middle of others, were lessons that the schools of this world could not have taught you. The losses you experienced gave you discernment that no amount of training could provide. You now know how to recognize a wolf in sheep's clothing. You now know how to spot a manipulator from a mile away. You now know who is for you and who is just using you. That wisdom is going to protect every dollar of the 500 million from being lost to the wrong people. I was building your compassion. Do you know why so many people who win the lottery end up worse than before? Because they never develop the heart to handle wealth. They never learn to weep with those who weep. They never learn to remember where they came from. They never learned that wealth is not for hoarding, but for releasing. You, on the other hand, have wept. You have hurt. You have known what it is like to count out the change in your wallet to see if you could afford bread. That memory is not a wound. It is a credential. It is the certificate that qualifies you to handle wealth without losing your soul. I was building your faith. Every time you trusted me, when there was no reason to trust me, I was building you. Every time you praised me in a difficult month, I was building you. Every time you opened your Bible, when you would have rather closed your eyes and disappeared, I was building you. The faith you have now is the only kind of faith that can carry a $500 million anointing without collapsing, and I was building your network. Yes, even the people I have been placing in your life over the years, the ones you sometimes wondered if they were even worth the energy, were strategically placed by my hand. Some of them will be the very vessels through which the breakthrough comes. Some of them will partner with you on what you are about to do. Some of them are going to come back into your life suddenly, and you will see why I kept them in your story all along. The timing was not cruel. The timing was love. If I had given you everything when you wanted it, you would not have known me the way you know me now. The depth of our relationship was forged in the waiting. The intimacy we share was built in the silence. The trust you have in my voice was constructed in the long nights when nothing made sense, and you decided to hold on to me anyway. I would not trade those nights for anything. And one day, when you look back from the top of the mountain, neither will you. Hear me, my dear daughter, my dear son. The delay was not punishment. The delay was preparation. The delay was protection. The delay was promotion in disguise. And now, the season of delay is officially over. Heaven has declared it. The angels have witnessed it. The records have been updated. Place your hand on your forehead right now and declare, I understand the delay. I forgive the delay. I receive what the delay was preparing. Let every memory of frustration be transformed into a memory of gratitude. Let every recollection of a hard moment become a stone of remembrance that proves to you how far you have come and how much I have done in you. Before we move forward into the final chapters of this revelation, I need you to do something. The enemy is watching this video too. He is enraged. He sees what is about to be released, and his last strategy is to try to make sure that this is the last message of mine that you ever receive. He will try to bury this channel from your feed. He will try to make sure my prophetic voice does not reach you again. Do not let him win. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, do it right now before another word is spoken. Press the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so that every single message that I release through this channel arrives in your hands the moment it is published. Share this video with someone you love, because the more you spread the message, the harder it becomes for the enemy to silence it. This channel is a prophetic outpost in this generation, and your subscription is a covenant, a declaration that you want my voice to keep coming into your life. Do it now. Then come back. We have 2 more chapters of Revelation to walk through together. My dear son, my dear daughter, what I'm about to reveal to you in this chapter is going to require you to sit up straight. What is happening tonight is bigger than you. Yes, I know that may sting a little at first. You wanted to believe that this was just for you, but the truth is even better than that. The truth is that this is for you, and for everyone who carries even 1 drop of your blood. I do not deal in single transactions. I deal in covenants. A transaction lasts for a moment. A covenant lasts for generations. And what I am cutting with you tonight is not a transaction. It is a covenant of multi-generational overflow. Let me explain what this means in practical terms. The 500 million is not just an amount that will flow through your hands one time. It is an amount that has been assigned to your bloodline, to the line of descendants that will come through you. It will flow through your children. It will flow through your grandchildren. It will flow through your great-grandchildren. Some of the people who will receive from this covenant have not yet been born. Some of them will be born after you have already gone home to be with me. And they will say of you, "Our family changed because of him. Our family changed because of her." Do you understand the magnitude of what is being placed on you? You are not just a recipient. You are a doorway. The blessing is coming through you, but it is not stopping with you. It is using you as the entry point to enter your family line and stay there. Think of all the curses you have heard about. Generational curses that haunted families for generations. Patterns of poverty repeating themselves across 4, 5, 6 generations. Patterns of broken marriages, of addiction, of failure, of dysfunction. Curses can run through bloodlines, but so can blessings. And tonight, a blessing is being installed in your bloodline that will run for as long as your name continues on the earth. I'm sealing this covenant in a way that the enemy cannot break. He has no legal right to interfere with what I am establishing tonight. The seals are 7, and each one is enforced by the very name of the one who shed his blood for you on the cross. The first seal is the seal of your salvation. By the blood of my Son, you belong to me. The enemy has no claim on you. The second seal is the seal of your repentance. Every time you have turned away from sin and turned toward me, you have reinforced this seal. It cannot be broken. The third seal is the seal of your obedience. The times you obeyed when it was hard, the times you said yes to me when everything inside you wanted to say no, those moments became seals over your destiny. The fourth seal is the seal of your worship. Every song you ever lifted up to me, every prayer you ever whispered, every act of devotion you ever offered, they all became seals. The fifth seal is the seal of your faith. Hebrews tells you that without faith it is impossible to please me, and your faith, even when it was the size of a mustard seed, has been pleasing to me. That faith is a seal. The sixth seal is the seal of your love. The love you have shown to my other children, especially the ones who could not repay you. That love is a seal on your covenant that no demon can break. And the seventh seal is the seal of my own promise. I promised long ago to bless those who love me to 1,000 generations. That is not a poetic exaggeration. That is a legal declaration in the courts of heaven. 1,000 generations. Do the math, my child. That is more time than humanity has even existed on this earth so far. The covenant being sealed over you tonight is going to outlast everything you can see in this present world. Now I want you to do something with me. I want you to think about every person in your family that you love. Picture their faces, your spouse, if you have one. Picture them sitting in the next room or wherever they are right now. The blessing is coming for them too. Your children, if you have them. Picture each of their faces one by one. The blessing has their names on it. Your parents, if they are still alive. The blessing is going to flow backward to them too. There is a release of provision that is going to touch the older generation as well, because honor flows up the line as well as down. Your siblings, your nieces and nephews, the cousins you love. The blessing is creating a circle wide enough to embrace them all. And the descendants you have not yet met, the grandchildren who are still to be born, the great-grandchildren who are still in the heart of God. The blessing is being stored up for them too. Tonight, you become the patriarch or the matriarch of a new financial inheritance in your family. The poverty pattern stops with you. The lack pattern stops with you. The we just get by pattern stops with you. Beginning tonight, the new pattern that runs through your family line is the pattern of overflow, of abundance, of generosity, of legacy. Place both of your hands on your chest right now and declare, I am the end of the old story. I am the beginning of the new inheritance. The covenant is sealed in my blood and in my name. You are not just receiving money tonight, you are receiving identity. You are being lifted from being a survivor in your family to being a covenant carrier. From being someone who hopes for the best to being someone who delivers the best to everyone who comes after. The atmosphere around your family is changing. Even those of them who do not yet know what is happening will start to feel the shift in the coming days. A relative who has been distant will reach out to you. A child who has been struggling will turn a corner. A parent who has been worried will receive peace. The covenant ripples outward, touching everyone connected to you. This is the largest financial covenant I have ever cut with someone of your generation in your region. Receive it. Do not minimize it. Do not say, Lord, this is too much for me. Say, Lord, I receive it for me and for every soul connected to my bloodline. Type in the comments right now, the covenant is sealed over my bloodline.